What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Let's get into this, man. So, yesterday, Kim Potter, the officer that killed the man in Minnesota, I believe it was last year, who was saying, taser, 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 when in reality she was shooting the shit out of him with her gun, was sentenced to 2 years in jail for this. Now, she's not even going to do 2 years. Probably do like 15 months, some shit like that. Something real light. And it's a slap in the face. It just is. It's a slap in the face. This is what happens when a police officer does something like this. They always want you to remember that the police have a hard job and that they have to make split-second decisions, and that, you know, they're human and they make mistakes. And please forgive them, even though a life has been taken. But when it comes to me and you make a split-second decision because you've been having a hard day, or you've had a hard life, or whatever the case may be, or even you're defending your life and somebody loses their life, the court system don't want to hear none of that shit. Even though you and me as civilians don't have training that shows us how to conduct ourselves in these high pressure situations. We're just regular people walking the streets. They have to take all type of training and classes and what have you to be able to handle these situations without panicking or making decisions that end up leading to people dying. This is a fucking slap in the face. This lady, I'm not saying that she should get the rest of her life in jail, but 2 years is a slap in the face. It really is. I don't see too much of a difference between giving the dude that did that shit to fucking George Floyd all the time that they gave him and giving this lady 2 years. They could have met somewhere in the middle. They would have gave her 10, maybe even 15 years. I think people would have been satisfied with that. Somebody lost their life, but like I said, this is how they do us. When you're a criminal, when you have criminal history like me and like many other people, not the overwhelming majority, but there is a percentage of America, of Americans that have criminal history. If you get into an altercation with a cop and you wind up dying or you wind up getting hurt, they always go back to your history and they try to make you out to be the worst person in the world. I'm not saying that this person was, you know, I'm not saying he was a saint. I'm not saying I'm a saint. I'm just saying that we did our time for whatever it is that we did, and we are back in society and should be treated with the same respect as everybody else. People make mistakes. People do what they have, you know, people do things due to circumstances or whatever the reasons they do it for. But once they pay their debt to society, they shouldn't be looked at as less of a citizen or less of a person or less of a human because of what their shortcomings were in the past. This is a slap in the fucking face. It's sad, man. It's sad, you know, because I try to look at it from all angles, and I try to be the person that says, well, you know, not everything is racist and, you know, whatever, and try to look at things from a different scope from where I used to, because I was really on some like real like, oh motherfucker, everybody's against us and everybody's against me, and being around more white people has shown me that there is a lot of people that are really just good-hearted and they don't have no ill intention, you know, and I still believe that. But this court system, the way that it works, man, is definitely broken. It's broken. And it's broken not in our favor. Now, if you have money, if you're a police officer, if you have people that are in high places, it can work for you. And it often does. But for the average Joe that really doesn't have money, that really doesn't have the means to get a good lawyer or to bail out or to have any of these luxuries that a lot of people with money have, you are fucked. You're fucked. And don't let you be black or Spanish neither, because you're really fucked then. There's a lot of poor white people in jail. There is. I locked up with a lot of white people. But like I said, poor white people. You don't be around rich white people. That's a fact. Look, man, it is what it is, man. I'm not trying to turn this into a whole racial thing, man. I got mad love for everybody. I got love for white people, black people, Chinese people, everybody, man, for real. Because it's not about that. It's about the system. The system isn't white, it isn't black, it isn't Spanish, it isn't nothing. It's a system that's created, and that was created and is now, and it has been very detrimental and lopsided when it comes to minorities, when it comes to the poor, and it needs to be fixed. It's broken, so it needs, just like when if your car is broken and you need to fix it, right? The system is broken, man. The system is broken. This lady should not have gotten 2 years. Kim Potter, you see her mugshot, the bitch is smiling because she knows she just came off. She knows she just came off. Some real criminal shit. It's like any dude that committed murder and they gave him 2 years, that motherfucker he gonna be in the fucking mugshot smiling like Pablo Escobar. It's a fact. Anyway, man, y'all be good out there. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all remember that the odds are stacked against you in a lot of these in a lot of terms. The odds are stacked up against you. Remember that. They're stacked up against your kids. Remember that. And until the next time, peace.